Money, success, fame, power. These are the things most people spend their entire lives chasing. We are taught that if we achieve them, happiness will follow. Yet one day, Elon Musk stood in front of an audience and asked a question so simple, so unexpected, that it brought the room to complete silence: what is the meaning of life? This was not a question asked by a philosopher from centuries ago, sitting in isolation and writing theories about existence. This question came from one of the most influential innovators of our time, a man who builds rockets that touch space, creates electric cars to change the future of transportation, and dreams of taking humanity to Mars. If someone who has achieved extraordinary success is still searching for meaning, it forces us to pause and reflect. Maybe the answer isn't found in wealth or status. Maybe it isn't hidden in applause or power. For Elon Musk, life's meaning is not about comfort or luxury. It is not about living an easy life. Instead, it is about having a purpose, a mission that pushes you forward and gives your struggles meaning. He believes life becomes truly valuable when you work towards something bigger than yourself, something that contributes to the future of humanity and leaves a lasting impact on the world. From a young age, Elon Musk stood apart from those around him. While other children were focused on games and distractions, he spent hours buried in books, absorbing knowledge and asking questions that most people never stop to consider. He wasn't just curious about how things worked, he questioned reality itself. He wondered why the universe exists, where humanity is headed, and what role we all play in the grand design of existence. As an adult, he went on to achieve what millions of people only dream about. He built billion-dollar companies from the ground up, gained global influence, and created inventions that reshaped entire industries. By society's standards, he had reached the very top. Yet Elon Musk admitted something few successful people are willing to say out loud: success alone did not give his life meaning. Despite wealth and recognition, something still felt missing. He realized that if life is only about making money, staying comfortable, and simply surviving, it eventually feels hollow. Humans, he believed, are not built to live without purpose. We need a mission, something challenging, something worth sacrificing for. This realization changed his thinking completely. To Elon Musk, life becomes meaningful when your efforts help improve the future, not only for yourself, but for humanity as a whole. One of Elon Musk's most powerful and often quoted ideas is this: the meaning of life is to increase the scope and scale of consciousness. At first, this sentence may sound complex, even confusing. But in simple words, it carries a clear and inspiring message. It means learning more about ourselves and the universe, exploring new possibilities, and pushing the boundaries of what humanity can understand and achieve. It is about making life smarter, safer, and more advanced so future generations can live better than we do today. This belief explains many of Elon Musk's bold decisions. He doesn't build rockets just for excitement or fame. He builds them to make humanity a multi-planetary species, ensuring that if something ever goes wrong on Earth, human life can still survive. To him, protecting consciousness means protecting the future of human existence. The same thinking drives his focus on clean energy. By investing in electric vehicles and renewable power, he aims to protect the planet that sustains life. Earth is our home, and preserving it is essential for our survival and growth. For Elon Musk, life gains meaning when we ask big questions, solve difficult problems, and think beyond today. He believes humans are explorers by nature, meant to grow, discover, and reach for the unknown. To stay small or afraid of the future. Elon Musk's life, despite the success we see today, has been far from easy. Behind the headlines and achievements is a story filled with hardship, risk, and sacrifice. He has experienced painful business failures, moments when his companies were on the edge of collapse, and times when he was buried under massive debt. He has also faced intense public criticism, doubt, and pressure from people who believed his ideas were impossible. There were years when the stress was so overwhelming that he barely slept. At certain points, Elon Musk worked 100-hour weeks, often sleeping on factory floors just to keep his companies alive. Most people would have given up under that kind of pressure. So why didn't he quit? Because he believed that suffering becomes bearable when it is connected to a greater purpose. Pain, when it has meaning, transforms into motivation. This is a powerful lesson for all of us. Life will always include struggle, that part is unavoidable. But pain without purpose feels empty and crushing. Pain with purpose, however, becomes a source of strength. Elon Musk teaches us that the meaning of life is not about avoiding hardship. It is about choosing a struggle worth facing, one that pushes you toward growth and contributes to something bigger than yourself. So, what does all of this mean for you? You don't need to build rockets, launch companies, or become a billionaire to live a meaningful life. Meaning isn't reserved for a few extraordinary people, it is available to anyone willing to search for it. The ideas inspired by Elon Musk point toward something simple yet powerful. Start by finding what genuinely excites your curiosity. Pay attention to the problems that bother you or the questions that keep returning to your mind. Then, work on something that improves lives, even in the smallest way. Helping one person, solving one problem, or learning one new skill can slowly shape a life filled with purpose. Never stop learning, growing, and questioning the world around you. Curiosity keeps life alive.